How's it going, guys? It's Cole from See Through Panel talking about a new book I just got last week. It is called Cankor by Matthew Allison. You'll notice that there is no publisher mark because it was crowdfunded on fundraiser.com by Matthew himself. Previously, he had a book in the direct market published by Ad House, which you can tell was a little bit smaller in size and a lot thinner. It actually collects the middle issues of this, so this has a beginning and an end that are not present in this. The value of this paperback, though, is that it has a letter by Matthew Allison about the process and creation of this work that is not reproduced in the hardcover. So not only is this your only option in direct market for now, but it's a pretty great option because you're still getting his beautiful artwork, but you're also getting basically just a nice page or two of his commentary on the book that I find very insightful. So let's talk about this book. It's very nice production. Got spot varnish on the cover right here, raised lettering here and on the title. He did a great job considering this is crowdfunded and self-published. So $35 US, which this leads me to believe that hopefully this will be on the direct market sometime soon. I have no idea if that's the case. I just got it from the crowdfunding website. So this book is a psychedelic superhero adventure and also a touch autobiographical. I find it really cool that he has this picture of himself here, and then he goes through the book. I'll find an example here. He goes through the book drawing people with no eyes like this. You kind of see how he's just got like kind of folds of skin for eyes. And at the beginning of the book, he puts a picture of himself in with a kind of a similar vibe. You can't see his nose or his eyes, can you? And he also says, he's got some great self-loathing commentary in here, which I won't spoil for you, but this was originally published between 2011 and 2021, so he has been publishing this book for a long time, and you can tell a lot of detail and heart went into this book. It is one of the fastest crowdfunded books I've ever gotten. I believe I pre-ordered it in February or March 2022, got it in the mail in June of 2022, right at the tail end of June. So 6 months or so for a turnaround on a Kickstarter essentially is fantastic. I've got 3 books I kickstarted 2 years ago that I've not received, and Matthew here sent me one within 6 months, front to back. So really impressive. Without any further rambling, I will start just flipping through pages here, just randomly. These middle black and white pages are kind of, they break up the story with autobiographical, mostly autobiographical. Obviously there's an element of fantasy to it. Stories about Matthew himself, and then what you're really getting here is a superhero fever dream. A fever dream of a superhero story, really. Main character Cankor has all sorts of adventures, usually unprovoked and unintelligible in the best way possible. Matthew does everything front to back on this. He's penciling it, inking it, lettering it, coloring it. He's doing everything. So I find that remarkable, and I think this is honestly one of the truly indie books that I have in my collection. I mean, I have some stuff that I would consider indie. I've got some Ad House books and things like that. But this is something that feels homemade through and through, and I really love that. I want to show a good example of his style, if I could. There's something. This is one of my favorite moments in the book. So, punches. You've got these 3-dimensional effects that come out of the punch. He grabs it, stabs him with it. I think that's just a lovely bit of storytelling right there. And the rendering on it is so precise. The look, just with the eyes here, Cankor has no facial features really besides kind of empty dull sockets. You can see his confusion in that moment, and I really love that. There is one page I wish I could find for you. That's crazy. There's a pinup of a beautiful Matthew Allison design, which is funny, I think. I don't want to give everything away here, but I just wanted to show off this work. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah. So, honestly, I just wanted to show off this book. I feel terrible that I'm doing that and that it's not available in the direct market, but alas, you can get this paperback too. It's worth it. I'm hoping and I assume he's got plans for this to be available through other publishers. I pray, but I think it was well received, and I can't imagine anyone being dissatisfied with the final product. I think it's really lovely finish on this book, and you can even see the level of detail. This is detail you'll find in the book. This isn't like cover art being more finely detailed than the interior. This is the level of detail you're expecting to find inside the book. Love that 3D effect of that hole as well. So, thanks a lot for listening, guys. Hope you appreciate it. I'm going to try and do some more books here soon. I might do some more Euro-focused stuff because that's what I've been into lately, but we'll see wherever my head's at next week. So, thanks, guys.